Welcome to the podcast extravaganza. Who's hanging out on the couch?
What's up, guys? It's two Dans here from shitrh, and it's Who's Hanging Out on the Couch. And who we got today, Dan?
Is it Dustbin Bill or is it Neale?
My name is Dustbin Bill. Oh no, Neale. It's Neale. I got confused. I got confused then.
It's Neale from Atoms. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing really well.
Yeah, brilliant. So what are you doing here?
What
brings you along?
You told me with no difficult questions. I came here to test my amplifier, which has been playing up. Tested it, loved it, sounds good. Ready for some action.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Okay. So, this is unprepared, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, so Neale, what have you been doing with yourself? Apart from the obvious. But.
Yeah. Well, today...
So we've got Discord here.
Today I've been in Wembley working for John Lewis.
For John Lewis?
Yes. I work in the retouch department, working on retouching images.
Oh, I noticed you've done our Honywood logo, which is good. Thank you for that, mate. We've given you the instructions for the new one. So.
Yes, I shall be on it as soon as I get home.
So you've been rehearsing a lot? In lockdown and at home?
Well, now we're allowed to start rehearsing. I can't wait to start playing. I'm fed up with playing with myself.
You're well.
No,
it's always good when you've got others to play with, I suppose.
This is it. At home, I've got my computer set up with my amplifier sitting behind it.
He's going in the wrong direction.
And we passed the watershed. Yeah. So basically, just practicing to all the songs that we're working on within the set. But after a while, you just need interaction you got with people, on stage, especially these guys from the Atoms are just amazing people to play with. I'm kind of looking forward to getting the swing of it and
Please.
So,
if people don't already know, Neale, you play bass in the Atoms. As you can see there, he's got his bass there.
It's just my bass guitar, not my double bass.
Not your double bass. No,
we couldn't get that in here.
No, it'd be too big to get in this from here. But so have you been in any other bands?
I've been performing since I was 17, 18 years old in various bands when I was young. We just really kind of rock and roll swing bands. I ended up in a band called the Alabama Slammers, which became quite large on the rocking scene. We toured UK, and we had a good name for ourselves. We had 3 albums out. We did an album with, some people might know him, Wee Willie Harris.
Wee Willie Harris?
Yeah, Wee Willie Harris. The guy that used to dye his hair pink back in the 60s.
Oh, like I wasn't there.
Yeah. See that last week.
Yeah,
terrific guy with loads and loads of stories. Did an album with him, absolutely amazing. I went on from that to manage the Neck Big Swing Band, which toured for 8 years all over Europe. A big festival at Ireland every single year for about 5 years. We just enjoyed ourselves. So, yeah, music's major in my life. Never want to be without it. Never want to be without it. And I've only ever played bass. I only ever want to play bass.
So you don't play any other instruments? Or so you don't play your organ or anything? Nice coffee, it's called. Thank you very much. You got your coffee there, Neale?
Yeah, it's down on the floor because it's so hot. I reckon he boiled the kettle twice. It's that hot.
Double boiled it.
Yeah, it's glowing. It's like Chernobyl coffee.
So, Neale, You've been in a few bands. I understand you do a bit of Elvis, and all that as well.
I
of
don't do Elvis. I just play bass.
You're playing the bass in Elvis band?
I'm trying to think how many years ago now. It's about 4 or 5 years ago. My ultimate dream was to get into the West End with a show, which I still haven't achieved. But I produced a theatre show called, I'm trying to think this way of putting this, Elvis, I'm trying to think, Las Vegas, 1969, I think was the title, and it was a biopic. I can't say it. Biopic. Stage play. So the first half of the show was literally acted out by a fantastic guy called Elvis. With actors in, fantastic actors in that played Elvis's wife, Colonel John Parker, Charlie Hodge, Elvis's best friend, and we did the first half of the show describing Elvis's nerves before starting live shows in Las Vegas, at the International Hotel. And so there was no instruments on stage at all, just the acting. There was just a table, and he went through that. Press came in. It was totally acted. A fantastic show. The second half of the show was the whole of a 1969 show. In I think it was August, 1st of August, something like this lot. Almost note for note, and we rehearsed it for a whole year until it was absolutely perfect. So the stuff was just all music, just was fantastic. To do 3 shows.
Oh really?
But
we
took in, we sold out on all 3 shows, and we took in an immense amount of money. But we're unable to carry on touring with it because of Elsie's wife coming over from the States and doing her own shows, and all the theatres that we planned to go round, she booked out.
Right. Okay.
And so we couldn't do anything. So we put it on hold for a year, and musicians drift away to try and find other things to do and earn money.
As you do,
and it just crumbled, and that was the end of it. And we lost that out. So then I've not done anything from that. And suddenly I got a piano player called Claire Hamlin, one of my besties buddies. She said, I know a band that's looking for a bass player. I said, all right then. So she said, yeah, they're called Alan and the Atoms. Go down there. So I went down there, and I've been there ever since.
Oh, brilliant.
And it's like, we walked in, and it wasn't a rehearsal, it wasn't an audition, we just played music. And we were just so friends, friends within 4 hours.
Well, that's what I mean. Obviously, Danny plays guitar.
Yeah.
You play the bass. You've got Alan, the singer, and you've got
Steve
on keys, and
don't
Dave.
listen, Steve.
Mrs. Mills, he called himself at the
moment. Dave on the drums as well.
Your dad would be laughing.
Dave would be laughing.
Bless him.
Yeah.
No,
So-
Dave's a great drummer. Me and him just synced in with each other straight away. And that's the thing I've kind of learnt over many years. It's we're the engine room, we're the people that keep it tight, and to play with a drummer that you can feel. A bass player, you can experiment with your own bass playing as long as you know that drum's solid. And he's so solid, and I can feel the way he's working, he can feel the way I'm working, and it works really well. So we're kind of like our little engine room going, and then you've got Dan there, which is always experimenting with your
As you know.
Yeah, so we've heard. So the flavour of the whole kind of Alan the Atoms, he's starting to build into his own sound. And I love that with a band. When it starts off, it's as loose as a goose, and it's just falling all over the place. And then suddenly it starts tightening up, and little bits start happening, and you start understanding what other people are playing within the band. Wow, is there something else? And this is just what the stage that we got at, and then we got lockdown, didn't we? Remember that?
God,
It's just,
yeah,
we were that
terrible.
tight, and we were just thinking, this is going to go crazy. And we knew, and it, like the stops and the endings and the beginnings were so sharp. And we went in, how many months were we locked down? I think it was about 5 months, something like this. The first time the other week, and it's like, to where we were to start, loose as a goose. But we know that, it will work because the chemistry's there. And you can wish to work with nicer guys.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, is there anything that you'd change now that you're in the Atoms, would you in your career as a musician? Is there anything you would change, where you got to now, sort of thing? Or?
Do you know what? It's
Or are you happy as the way you are?
Right. I've reached where I love to be. I'm doing stuff now that I sit there, and it's not always.
It's always about you, or
No,
you don't want to be in the limelight.
I don't often
or
hear what I play.
right.
I'm playing in a band, and the whole thing becomes us, and I don't take any notice. I know that I'm playing because I'm playing to the music, but it's not. As I'm kind of growing older, I was kind of always, trying to listen to what I was doing, trying to make that sound all right. But the way it is now, I don't listen to myself. I know what I'm putting in. I know the kind of, the chord runs and things like this lot, and it just goes naturally. And I'm listening to what Dan's playing.
Yeah.
I can hear these little subtle bits on guitar.
The little
and it's
riffs he does and little
and you
lifts
sit there
and
and you
stuff.
try and enhance them, and then obviously Dave goes with me, and it just works. And it works, and
That's it, yeah.
it's great stuff,
I mean,
But my ultimate goal still is a theatre show. Not with the Atoms, but with I'm working on. I've been writing scripts and storylines for the last kind of few months
right, cool.
on a BB King
blimey,
show for the theatre.
like a bluesy Joe, like.
Yeah, totally blues. I've got a couple of guys in mind who play BB King, and they
Okay.
are BB King fans. I've got to get black musicians.
Yeah.
I need every black musician, trombone, trumpet, and all this stuff. That kind of I don't know, kind of roots music.
The roots style,
Do you
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
It's kind of based around
The old soul style,
yeah,
jazz.
and
type.
the kind of show itself will be set in BB King's in Bill Street in Memphis.
Brilliant!
Which I've been to, which is a
Yeah,
fantastic place.
nice one. Yeah.
And the first half of the show, he's just mulling around blues with BB King singing some of his old songs and everything. The second half of the show will be one of his big 60s shows. And it's all that. So it's all written out, it's all ready to kind of go, but I've got to then start finding musicians for it. And then obviously get lockdown out the way, get everyone inoculated, and get moving on it. Whether it'll ever happen or not, I don't know, but it's my wish.
Yeah.
But I never thought I'd be so happy in a band as I am with Alan the Atoms.
Well, going sort of judging on that little bit, what you've just said there. I mean, we've had Alan before on the Band Banter podcast, and we asked him this question. We're going to ask you as well, Dan, seeing as you're part of the band. Not that we've got the money, but if you had 100 million to spend on the band or whatever, what would you spend it on? How would you go about?
Tummy tuck. That's first on the list.
Bit of gastro reflex.
I'll take a couple of chins.
Maloney lodge.
This call's got a
This
tap for
called,
that.
he's not saying all.
You jab me great toe.
Yeah.
No, so go back to the question.
I was trying to think then. Which, you smell
Alan
burning.
said a Happy Meal.
Yeah, and a Happy Meal, yeah. You're going to talk over a Happy Meal or a full steak dinner sort of thing,
Oh, this is I would certainly stop other work except for music. And I would just...
Well, music is the way, that, of all,
You show, innit?
it's you, isn't it? So,
It
Running through your blood.
is, and I think back, I see photographs of me when I was 18 in the box jacket, big quiff and all this kind of stuff. My word, it's just, I can't believe I spent all these years playing rock and roll. It's just amazing, double bass and where I've been. I played all over the world. I did a great concert over on the Queen Mary in Long Beach,
Really?
California,
Oh,
on the same stage as Bing Crosby, Bill Haley and the Comets, and we was on the same billing as Gary Newman, and it was just a great, and that was with Jackson Sloan, who's a great friend of mine. Hi Jackson, if you're out there, YouTube world. Love the new video. I've been all over the world. I played in the Middle East, in Bahrain,
Oh,
which was
blimey.
very hot,
That's good.
which was fantastic. All over Europe.
Very hot.
No, it was.
Victoria's deodorant.
Yes, you could do. You could quite easily. yeah.
Bit whiffy, that one. We've got a little fire extinguisher here somewhere.
Trump there into little sand.
You're burning your eyes.
The camels would look round and go, here.
Ew, man.
But yeah, so yeah, that's why I would spend on my tummy tuck and a chin reduction.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, that's about it, really.
Okay, so if you had 3 celebrities that you could have dinner with,
Yeah.
go out on a slap-up meal or something like that.
BB King.
BB King.
Yeah, BB King.
Anyone else? Elvis, obviously.
No.
No, Elvis.
Because
You eat all of me.
no, you'd have to beat me.
Yeah, well, King Ribs.
I'm going to go there.
Yeah, I went there.
He went there.
It'd be probably Stallone and Oliver Hardy.
Oh, yeah, Lorna.
Because I absolutely, as a kid, I was so mad about them.
Well, we sort of love their comedy.
Yeah,
that,
it
yeah.
is. And when you look at it today and you watch the timing between them,
Yeah, it's just
and
immense.
it's all about
isn't it?
timing, and to realise that Stan Laurel was actually a genius,
Oh,
and he acted like the clown, and you know, I was just when you look at them, I love their stuff. I've got all the DVDs. Often pop into them and have a good giggle, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing I do.
All right.
He's dropping a piano out the window or something.
Yeah.
Land on your head. Oh, no.
Yeah, the one of the favourite ones that I like with them is when they're trying to get for some reason. That's right. They worked in a circus, right?
Yeah.
And they all got paid off. They didn't get money. They all got part of the circus.
Right.
Right,
okay,
and
yeah.
Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy got a gorilla. Right, the gorilla was a female gorilla who fancied Stan. Right.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they had to sneak this gorilla into this hotel without the hotel manager knowing. So
Yeah.
they dressed the gorilla up as Ollie.
Oh,
They took him up. They were up in the bedroom like this, and they had to winch Ollie up.
oh, no.
Right, I'm no kidding you. Right, if you ever see this, you would just cry. I mean, it was absolutely genius, and that's one of my favourite ones. And the one where Narcissus, the goat, chews through the rope.
Yeah, the goat.
That's down the secret road. He stands up on the chair, pulls a moan, and lets his back wheels hang.
I'm laughing at that. I'm not really sure I understood it, but
This is easy.
I don't know what you're going
his
about.
back wheels his bits.
He's not there. It's called the goat.
The goat.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, it's
Oh, this is what we have to part with.
modern
yeah,
comedy.
I'll have to part with it. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Can't last, ladies and gentlemen.
And about
Can't.
back wing as well. That's when he
Oh,
stretches.
No. What? And you could put a little lamp behind him. You ever done that? To see the veins?
Well, then,
Oh, no, sorry. Why am I saying that? You see? I'm never coming back.
Oh, don't. Right, it's... What's going on here?
Cut.
This
We won't,
got
this
me
won't
long
air.
in.
This
This
won't
got me
will
long
never
in.
air. This is it. It was a
mate.
good show what lasted, but she will not let after the back swing.
So obviously, Alan said you got some gigs coming up. Have you got some gigs coming up with Alan and the Atoms? Like later on in the year, you have?
Yes,
Like,
we have,
yeah.
but
Weather permitting.
the
And
thing is, I've always run bands all through my life, and I've always worried about where the gigs were and everything. But with this band, I'm purely a bass player in it, so they tell me where to turn up.
you just turn up, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm free for everything.
Well, there you go.
So
We have to get down and do a live stream.
we are going.
Yeah, definitely.
that'd
Dan,
be
that'd be
good.
good.
That'd
Yeah,
be
like
good.
50s live stream, get it going. You know, bit of swing drive and all that. Yeah.
this has not been a little bit in a show that was quite the back swing and the rear wheels and things like
Well,
that was close.
a
to the
little
mark,
bit of a
but
close,
everything
but-
else has been quite,
Yeah.
it's been quite educational.
yeah, well, like I say, you've given us insight to your background and, from when you started out and now you are now, and love the shirt, by the way. It's,
well, it's-
it's what he wears all the time. And,
Right, and a little bit of useless information, right? Where we hire in this studio, when I was a young man, I had this old 1959 Ford console, and
Oh,
it was
nice.
renovated next door.
Oh, really? Oh, blimey.
Yeah, and this is stranger, right? Now, it was renovated next door. I sold it over 20 years ago,
Yeah.
right? Bright red and white, right? I had everything done on it, fantastic car and everything. Once I got done it up, I sold it. Never saw it again. Right, 2 years ago, I'm sitting in my sofa, enjoying the day. It was sunny, windows were open, and I could hear a low loader outside my house. Right, and I thought, oh, we don't hear that often because we're in a cul-de-sac. So I stood up, and the car was outside the front of the house
Wow.
from all them years ago.
Blimey.
And my
Bet
next
that
door
was a
neighbours,
shock.
but one had bought it.
Nice.
Nice.
And they got it now. It's in a garage, but they don't know I used to own it.
Oh, new style? Blimey.
Right?
Christ,
Because
that's
they never
good.
take it out of the garage. It always just sits in the garage. And it's like, it's...
Sitting on some carpet and
Yeah, but no bizarre how it came back all them years.
Oh, that's amazing, mate. Yeah. No, that's
Well, you're
really
saying it only comes out once a year to polish it.
Yeah, a bit like, no, come on. bit like my bass.
So,
Call it Majesty. Roll the carpet out.
oh, mate.
It's educational.
It's
it really
educational.
is.
So, is there anywhere like we can get you? Oh, something's going on there. We've got the ghost coming in.
Yeah.
Spooky one. So, is there anywhere we can get hold of you, Neil? Apart from the Atoms page, and have you got anything that you want to?
No,
of
I'm all over
plug it?
Facebook, my own page. Any musicians that want to be in a BB King show with me, just let me know. Find me on Facebook, Neale Hobday.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the description for you on the video. Yeah.
See what happens.
Excellent. Okay.
Other than that, I'm here.
Is there anything you want to ask us? Anything you want to sort of let out? Oh, the ghost is back again. What's
Yeah.
It's something creepy.
Gave you the idea of producing this show.
Well, like, decided to write a book. I couldn't come up with the title of it, and I realised it was 100 things you didn't really want to know. I thought, hold on a minute. Where we're going with this?
And where are you hanging out, Dan? That was the way it was.
Could you tell me who is the straight man and who is the... In a comedy... A straight man. And I'm not talking...
We're both straight, mate. I mean,
no,
but, yeah.
Well,
I mean, like, none of that going on here. I'll tell you, that's not that kind of show, mate.
all I'm going to say, right, is I describe us as pure and simple, right? Well, pure, and he's...
I haven't got a bunch of time to go.
Ooh, that's a bit of that's coming out there, mate.
So, like, you know what the characters on the show, like, you know, like, so there's one what comes to mind, Postman Twat.
You ain't seen him for a while, actually, Dan. What's going
You're
on?
very special, that bloke.
Yeah.
His old Dan twin brother.
Yeah, it's my twin, yeah.
So where do you go from here? Where are you going from here? What is the plans for this studio?
We've got to get this live stream.
Live stream game. We've got Penny Arcane first live stream, May the 1st, Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. GMT. They're going to be
Get some
doing
more people on the couch.
get some more people on the couch like yourself. You know, we've got a few other mysterious characters that might come on, like Discord here, you know. But sorry, Rob.
I've got a really important question. What are you doing for young musicians?
We're just trying to help promote them.
It-
Trying to help give them opportunities that they wouldn't have.
with a live streaming. With
Yeah,
the
the live
studio
streaming. You
environment.
know, obviously.
Getting singles out there,
Yeah.
recording
Yeah,
albums.
recording
But that's what I noticed about you two guys is that you are so techy, And the thing is, you go there and you learn so much. And me, just a simple bass player, will come away learning about a mixing desk or a set of speakers and, you know, all this kind of stuff. Is this the type of thing that you put over to youngsters? Do you do workshops for youngsters?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing a few tutorials and stuff.
We all help
yeah,
anyone out that needs help, young
Yeah.
or old. We just want to help.
I mean, basically, we put a video out there for a guy that commented on one of the videos.
Yeah.
Basically, what we're doing now, how to set it up. So
We've
basically done a video
He
for
asked
chat.
us,
Yeah, he asked
how
us.
do you set up live stream
Stream.
cameras?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we told him how to set up, cut the cameras, and using the software. You know, just a bit of help for them.
No,
But-
in all fairness, so like visual side of things, Dan taught him. No, audio side of things will be me next week. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm more the tech media stuff. He's more the sound and audio.
But that's a perfect combination.
Perfect combination, yeah. Tech and studio. That's why, hence Studio Dan, Tech Dan. You know, it goes.
So how many years have you been into this sort of?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the office for that sort of 20, 25
Well,
years.
Dan used to run a radio station.
Yeah, I used to run a radio
That's
station.
12 years ago.
12 years ago, yeah. Good old DJ radio station we had down here. We had a few bands that we interviewed as well. A bit like what we're doing now, but we didn't have all the tech that we had back then. You know, it was a bit, you know.
Like people was on dial-up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
If they set it before in the school.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So.
What about bringing live bands into this show?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, we'd
I would
definitely do that.
Because
Yeah.
the thing is, what I've found is that there's so many young, talented people out there, and nobody gets in the airtime, and nobody knows how to promote themselves, and it's up to kind of us to kind of be able to give that to people, and that's what I've always wanted to do, is to literally manage youngsters.
Yeah.
Because we need them in music. We need them in live music. You know, it's not about rapping and sampling and all that.
Well, this is my point exactly, right? Yeah, like, all right, everyone in lockdown, not for music, right? Because one thing I've noticed is everyone's live streaming now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right? Music will never ever good unless it's played. Yeah? Using other people's music is not art.
No, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Creating your own art.
Creating
right?
your own and
I've
writing.
seen people, like, for the first time in like at least 10, 15 or more years, yeah, actually put all their efforts into actually writing music again.
See, that I've noticed that there was a huge lull in live music, where DJs were going out, and don't get me wrong, there's a place for everyone in this world. There's, you know, whatever lights your candle, but it was getting, the fact is that live musicians, youngsters, weren't doing it. They just wanted to be DJs. Now you're seeing some of these
Now you're
bands,
writing their own
these
stuff.
These
and
guys
yeah.
are going back to the bass, the guitar, the piano, and all this kind of stuff, and they're writing music that is awesome.
Oh,
Well,
God,
like,
yeah.
You go down like all the local like theatres and stuff, right? And you saw tribute shows, right?
Yeah.
Which are still great because I'll go and watch them myself, right? Yeah, but you just still need a handful of original acts.
Oh, absolutely. The name of them. I mean, they're really, really famous. But today I found them on YouTube. They've blown me away.
Wow.
They've absolutely blown me away. Not many bands can actually sweep me off my feet, but them.
There's a few out there
are
now,
just,
isn't there?
you know, absolutely unreal. The power. She is a most amazing singer. She's got the most amazing look. The guitarist is just unreal. The bass player's brilliant. They're all brilliant. So look out for them. Look out for
watching
them.
them later.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, I absolutely love them. There's loads of Thunder Pussy. I know.
That sounds a bit intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
it
Rob's
is-
old Discord's perked up a bit now.
4 girls from America, right? And they are pure musicians. They are absolutely amazing. And I've got into them. They're just like, they're crazy. They're crazy people. But I'm sitting there.
Love Discord and all.
But yeah, so.
We'll find out later.
or Grinder.
Yeah. See, I'm the voice of sensibility out of this. Really
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
You know, I
You're
love
making more sense out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've got to bring it down tone. Especially with that back wing. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
I was out for hours, mate.
You don't need to have a visual reference. You can't because you visualise and I'm getting worried.
You know, it is because how did I know to put a torch behind it? I must have done that.
It'll
as a
light
child.
up like E.T.'s finger.
E.T. Von Hall! More like, oh, no.
Yeah.
So LED don't stand for light emitting diode. Stands for light emitting what?
Oh no! I said it.
Oh, no.
Sorry, children.
Oh, God.
Just have to poke in the jack side.
Oh, see now.
Nah, they're getting a bit out. He's getting a bit out of
It's going so
context.
How many more fart jokes can you possibly put out?
Hold on.
Hey! Did you feel the ground go?
Yeah, that was a bit of a rumble, that one.
That was an F. Oh,
More points for a long one that's continuous.
Really? You know, yeah, if you
Yeah.
get one that changes gear, sound
We
like
have
a
to
moped.
set up a scoreboard, Dan. Who can do the longest?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you could, couldn't
That was like Crazy Frog, he's moving it up.
Ring, ring, ding, 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 ding.
you? But if you search YouTube and find the guy that did a really heavy fart, and
Oh, don't, yeah. And then
honestly, what happened was...
it turned out to be something else than a fart.
Yeah. I've never seen that.
No, that's taking
Oh.
Yes.
You'll have to get close up for that one, Dan.
Yes. I think I need
Hold
to
on
go
a sec.
home now. Oh!
There you go, have that one. Anyway, no. I think we're going to wrap.
What we do,
Go on.
right? We should hold a fart contest.
Yeah, fart contest.
Yeah?
It's Fart Olympics.
We could,
It's the long
We get the
fart.
unleadable
Give me
game.
the long fart, the high fart.
you need to actually use your text skills to create a fart meter.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we'll create a little meter.
You need like big shotgun.
You take the VDU out of my amp if you want and use that to test
Well,
it.
we've got a few of them somewhere, haven't we? Yeah,
that.
definitely.
I went to doctors once, and you know the big hook things, you you open the windows with.
Yeah.
He said, bend over there. I went, you ain't going to stick that up my arse. You know I'm going to open the window.
Sorry,
He went,
mate.
I tell you something, he went, no more egg. I said, well, I'm cholesterol through the roof. He said, no, your arse fucking weak.
Oh, mate, yeah, I've wondered what that.
They don't come more raw than that, do they?
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Anyway, right, I think we can wrap that one up now. Neil, so thanks for coming down and
Yeah, that's all right. And
taking our little interrogation there. And
yeah, he's not intimidating with all these cameras around.
No,
He'd
of course
have to
it's
wear his
not.
hat.
yeah, well, you got the golden hat. You're in the couch. You got the golden hat. Discord. Well, no, Rob had it, but Discord had his special one. Discord had his special one, but,
He didn't rip it.
well, we don't know. Well, we haven't seen it. We haven't seen it since. So I don't know where it's
was
gone.
in
You
that
know, it might
toilet
be
for a
stuck
long
there.
time, and then he
Yeah.
got that hat out.
I was pretty impressed by it, you know.
Yeah.
The bowler hat fit on his helmet. No, not that helmet.
Oh, that helmet,
that
right?
helmet.
Yeah, that helmet. Okay.
What helmet?
You'll have to find out. Anyway,
Don't
so
visualise that when you
don't
see him.
visualise.
On that note,
Yeah, on that note. Anyway, thanks Neil, thanks Rob, thanks Dan.
that's all right, yeah.
Don't forget you can follow Neil on Facebook. We'll put the link out.
Yeah.
Also, AlanTheAtoms.com.
Yeah.
And so watch out, shitrh, Honywood music, and we'll see you all again in another episode of On the Couch. So,
boom.
boom, thanks for coming, staffing out.
The two Dans would like to thank you for your support. Who's hanging out on the couch? podcast extravaganza.